What's going on, guys? It's D-Shox bringing you another Metal Gear Solid update, and today we have a very special guest joining me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
What is up, everyone? I want Metal Gear. I'm Mr. Zappason. Thanks for having me, buddy.
No problem, man, no problem. It's always good to have another fellow Metal Gear Solid fanatic geeking out about all this orgasmic shit that Kojima keeps putting out. And if you guys have not seen it yet, I'll put a link to it in the description, but Kojima released another trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, which has now been confirmed as another Metal Gear Solid game. It's going to be a sequel to that of Ground Zeroes, I believe. Is that what you said from earlier?
I believe they're just both the same game, aren't they?
Oh, I thought Ground Zeroes was going to be a prequel to it.
Yeah, I believe
or a
that.
prologue, rather, something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whole Ground Zeroes thing. I think they're just splitting the game in two, but it's still Metal Gear Solid 5. But the Ground Zeroes part is a prologue to the Phantom Pain stuff.
Which is going to be pretty epic regardless, because they're implementing the newest Fox engine tech. They're bringing in all this sorts of new shit to the game. It's going to look something awesome, needless to say.
I don't get how the PS3 and Xbox can generate those graphics. They were crazy.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty insane the way they showed it off, but in the link I showed you earlier, I'll put that into the description. In the link I showed you earlier, they said something about how they were running it on PC for the demonstration at GDC 2013, and I don't know how they did that exactly. I didn't watch the live stream. I only watched the newest trailer because I've been out most of today and I just didn't get a chance to tune in. But for those of you that tuned in, I'm sure you guys saw it. What do you guys think? Is it something that could run on the PC? Is it something that's going to be, more so for the Xbox and the PS3 or PS4, whichever system this is going to come out on? I'm not too sure, but it's definitely some high-res graphics, needless to say. And so where do we want to start today, Mr. Zappasons? What are we talking about first?
Give me a release date.
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Give me a release date.
We need something to ease our pain here.
Because I don't just want like a pretty trailer and then like 5 months down the line be like, sorry, 2015, trollolo.
Yeah, that'd be pretty shitty, but I think what Kojima's doing is by not giving us a release date, I think he's just trying to play it safe just in case this flops. But I don't see how it could possibly do that. But then again, look at what happened with Rising before it finally came out. And for those of you that haven't played that game, I highly recommend you do, even though it's not really directly related to the MGS series. It's still something fun to play around with. I liked it. I played it 5 times. Don't judge.
It's not a bad game.
It really isn't a bad game. But anyway, back to the matter at hand, which is something more badass than Rising, even though it was still fun. So, let's start with the hospital scene. They brought back the hospital scene in the newest trailer once again with Dr. Marv, or whoever the hell it was, with the Harry Potter glasses. And the link that my friend Destiny sent me, shoutouts to Destiny, what's up? The thing Destiny sent me referred to the hospital scene as somewhat of a tutorial for the game. So what they're probably referring to by that, let me pull it up real quick. What they're probably referring to by that is they're going to introduce controls, introduce enemies, all sorts of the standard shit that they do on most of the games nowadays. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to lead up to the hospital scene, because, like we said, it's going to happen after Ground Zeroes. So something tells me at the end of Ground Zeroes, Snake is going to go into a coma, and then that'll lead us into the Phantom Pain stuff.
Well, all I know is that in the trailer there were these scenes where there were kind of like these oil rigs that were exploding. Mm-hmm. Now, if you guys played
Peace Walker.
What's the
Peace Walker?
Yes. Yeah. If you guys played Peace Walker, that's basically your home base, your HQ. You built up your own little empire with these offshore facilities, and in the trailer that was just released, we can clearly see those, or at least something that resembles those facilities exploding and being attacked. So my guess is that their HQ gets attacked by some unknown enemy, and then that's what leads up to Snake being in the hospital.
Yeah, it just looks like it definitely has to be something from Peace Walker, because for one, it's offshore. For another thing, it looks exactly like what you see in the main menu whenever you play the game. And it's going to be pretty cool because you actually get to see Kaz from Peace Walker. And he's actually in the hospital with Snake, or whoever this guy is that we keep referring to as Snake. And it looks like they're both a little fucked up from the battle that took place on the rig. We don't know how exactly they managed to get on to into the hospital. Something tells me they probably just got flown by helicopter there. Maybe they're what do you call it, the military, what is it, Military Without Borders or something like that?
I don't know. All I know is that this poor motherfucker has had his eye gouged out. He lost an arm. He goes into a coma. What the fuck? Give him a break, Kojima.
I know, really. He's like painfully just dissecting Snake without even knowing it. And it's the new trailer is basically just a combination of the Ground Zero stuff we've seen, along with the Phantom Pain stuff we've seen. So it's just basically merging the two of them, bringing in some new scenes and shit. And it's just trying to let us know that it's Kojima's way of letting us know that both of them are going to be incorporated, and that both of them are part of the same storyline.
Do you remember Metal Gear Solid 2?
Yeah.
I think this is what they're doing. Remember how the first...
Oh, yeah.
I think that's got to be what they're doing.
That's
how they did the tanker and the Raiden missions. I forgot what they were called. The big shell. I think that's what they're doing. Prequel or prologue, and then like the main part of the game.
For what they're probably going to be doing, they're probably going to do something along the lines of... what are they going to do? Shit, I just completely lost my train of thought.
You got this. Think.
Yeah. Oh, shit. They're probably just going to put them on the same disc. That's what I've been hearing. Like, for those of you that have seen the old Phantom Pain video that I made, a lot of people commented and talked about how the Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain were basically a remake idea of Metal Gear Solid 2. So that's definitely something to think about.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I really doubt that they're going to release two separate games or something like that. I think they're just going to go all Metal Gear Solid 2 and split the game into two.
Yeah, especially with MGS5 still in the making, which we still haven't heard too much about. That's probably what Kojima's going to do next with us. Okay,
my question is, in that trailer, why are there so many flaming animals?
Yeah, I know, there's a horse.
Have you noticed that? There's I swear to God, there was a flaming unicorn. A unicorn.
And then
I get Metal Gear can be a little bit crazy, but come the fuck on.
Not only was it a unicorn, but it had fucking wings too that were on fire, apparently.
Yeah. Isn't that a Pegasus or a
something
Pegasus
like that,
unicorn or something like that? I don't know.
Symbolism.
Also, another question I had is there's obviously the guy with the bandaged face, right?
Yeah.
He's been a key part in all the trailers. Mm-hmm. Is he the same guy with the burnt face in the Ground Zeroes trailers?
He could.
There was that guy with the hat and a suit, and he had a burnt face.
Yeah.
He could be.
People have told me that could be Coldman or not Coldman, but Zadornov from Peace Walker. I don't know if that's true or not, but
I mean, I'm trying to think of people in the series who have had their face burnt off, and there's really not that many. The only other one that comes to mind is Colonel Volgin from Metal Gear Solid 3, but I don't know.
Speaking of Volgin, if you look remember in the trailer that they just released, they had another scene with him, and I mean, I don't know now, because the way they showed him off just kind of seemed a little odd. And I'm not too sure if it was Volgin or if it was just someone that kind of had the same outfit as him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, maybe I've read that the Phantom Pain part. There's going to be a lot of illusions that you gotta deal with, probably because of. I mean, you just woke up from a coma.
Yeah.
So maybe Snake is just. Because you remember the original Phantom Pain trailer, there were these random blurs of text saying, "Is this a dream?
Yeah, is this a dream? Yeah.
Maybe all of that is just stuff Snake fears, because there was the part where Volgin comes out. I'd be pretty scared of Volgin if I went through what Snake went through with Volgin.
Yeah, really.
There was the part where that horse comes up to him, that flaming horse. Maybe he's remembering the boss. I don't know. Maybe all that part, all those illusions are just what they are, illusions. I don't know.
Yeah, that brings me back to another part of the link I sent you from earlier. It actually mentions something about how all this stuff could be just a hallucination, maybe a dream, and it might well be, because like I said, it's just what they're saying is just a tutorial for you to get used to the controls and shit. And for what they did in GDC, the controls basically consisted of you floating around. Or not floating around, crawling around, because you just woke up from a 9-year coma and you're not going to be able to walk too well, you know?
Yeah, true.
So,
And I mean, any tutorial that has a flaming whale is a-okay by my
oh
book.
my god, yeah, that was a little off the wall. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't. I hope they can do something with that, but
Yeah.
like, tread lightly, Kojima.
Yeah,
Tread lightly.
really. Like he just kind of threw that in there. Let's just put
Like,
that in
I
here for
trust
now.
you, but when you throw a flaming whale at me, even I'm gonna like
Jump a little
wonder
bit.
what you're doing.
Yeah, just question your sanity. But yeah,
What else is there?
There's Mantis. Mantis.
That is Mantis, right? It has to be Mantis.
It could be because like in Metal Gear Solid 1 we never saw Mantis with any hair. And this looks like a fucking psycho Mantis in like an oversized trench coat with a full head of hair pretty much. If you guys watch the
Yeah.
trailer.
But I mean, it has to be Psycho Mantis, right? Because I do know for a fact that Psycho Mantis, prior to the events of Metal Gear Solid 1, basically in his dying scene, he states that he met Big Boss.
Yes, this is true.
He has met Big Boss. Maybe this is the game where he
When
meets Big
him.
Boss.
Yeah, that's
But then again, every single freaking villain in Metal Gear has met Big Boss at some point or
This
another.
is true. This is true. And they probably won't be able to make a game for every single one of them either.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing that really threw me off is the whole how he has no arm on in the trailer, and I don't know where exactly he loses his arm. It has to be post Peace Walker, maybe during Ground Zeroes, maybe at the end of Ground Zeroes, where he loses his arm. What makes me wonder if this is Big Boss or not is because we've never really seen Big Boss with a prosthetic arm. But then again, like you said from earlier when we talked about it, you mentioned something about how they pretty much hid Big Boss's body through his long ass trench coat pretty much every game. So
Yeah,
they could pull it off, I suppose.
Like, even in the old school, what was that old system that the old Metal Gears
Oh,
were on?
a Super Nintendo?
No, there was, the Super Nintendo was like a crappy port. It was like the, I can't remember. It was like something computer. Anyways, that's where the first two Metal Gears came out. That's gonna bug me that I can't remember. But even in those games, the pictures of Big Boss, because there obviously weren't cutscenes back then, he had a trench coat on.
Yeah, and plus there were pixelated codec things too.
Yeah, so I
there's-
mean, we've never technically seen Big Boss's arms, so who are we to judge that he had some?
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Another thing, to skip to the end of the trailer real fast, we might come back to something in the middle, but at the end, I remember hearing something from Kojima about diamond dogs. Do you remember that? Like before you watched this trailer, you remember something about that?
Yeah, I do.
And now they're revealing to us that that's what our supposed Big Boss is part of now. I'm guessing after he gets out of the hospital, that's his group, Diamond Dogs. So
Is this taking place in Africa or something?
I have no clue, man.
I mean, because every time I think of diamonds and war, I think like, you know,
African warlords.
African warlords
With the golden
and diamonds
AK.
and shit. I mean, it's possible. I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe Big Boss is a mercenary, so maybe he made a mercenary group to, I don't know, traffic diamonds.
The setting or the backdrop hasn't been revealed to us just yet either. It could be anywhere in the world at this point until stated otherwise.
I mean, Africa's like the only place they haven't gone.
Yeah, that's true. They really haven't.
I mean, they like did South America, Central America, United States.
We gotta be careful.
They've gone to Europe.
Kojima might start getting some heat for being racist.
Yeah, come on, man. Show the Africans some love, dog.
Oh my god. But yeah,
How dare you not host a war game in Africa?
What'll be even worse is if he goes to South Africa where all the whites are. Then he'll really be a racist.
He omits all black people by going to South Africa.
Oh man, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, that's the truth though. Like, Africa's the only place he hasn't been, unless well, actually, was he in there in the Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake games? I don't remember. I actually never.
Oh
played
wait,
those.
he was Zanzibar land or
Yeah,
Zimbabwe. Yeah, he was in Africa.
Okay.
Oh my god, I think we just pieced it together, dude. We just pieced it together.
You think this is Zanzibar?
No, I think this is pre-Zanzibar. Oh my God, we're geniuses! I actually don't know. I'm talking out of my ass, but who knows? It'd be an interesting lead up.
That's something to think about because right now we don't have too much information on anything really.
Hey, everybody! If this game takes place in Africa and it somehow leads to the events of Zanzibar Land, don't let IGN or GameStop or whatever take credit for that. We
right
thought
here,
of it here
right
first.
Here. You heard it first.
Right
exactly.
here.
Oh shit. So yeah, they might be just adding something on to the overall story that we've never even heard before. Because if this is pre-Zanzibar, then that'll be something, like I said, we've never heard before. Zanzibar is where everything started for the Metal Gear 2. So if he does add something on, it'll be fresh, something new, something he just thought out of his head one day and decided to make a multi-million-dollar game out of.
No, dude, I'm convinced now. This game is taking place in Africa. I'm calling it.
Taking place in Africa.
This is taking place in Africa.
We're holding you to it, then. We're holding you to it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that this came out because people kept telling me in the my previous Phantom Pain video that this isn't Metal Gear, this is something else, this is gonna be the handheld version of Ground Zeroes and all this that and the other shit. But now we've got confirmation that this is in fact another Metal Gear game, and in the I don't know if they showed it in the trailer, but in the link, which will be in the description along with the trailer, they actually have a picture of the Phantom Pain title with Metal Gear Solid 5 outlined with those little lines that appear above the actual title of it. So
how angry do you think the creators of the marketing ploy to not say it was Metal Gear, how angry do you think they were when people figured it out?
Oh man,
like, the next day.
They
probably thought, oh, we're so smart and elaborate,
and then they're like, oh shit. Oh my god.
They were probably hoping that like today was like some huge reveal that no one saw coming. But we saw it coming.
We saw it coming. Yeah. When he revealed it, everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, we've already seen that."
I mean, I'm happy. I'm just not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. It's good to have confirmation. That's to say the least. It's good to have.
But yeah, I would have probably shedded a couple tears had this been a Vita game.
Yeah, that would have been pretty shitty. Oh my god, that would have been really pissy because Ground Zeroes.
The worst thing of all time.
Now we not only have Ground Zeroes to look forward to, we also have this little story plot to look forward to as well. And another thing in the trailer that I think I talked about in the previous video, but you know how there's that guy that's on fire that looks exactly like the portable ops Snake? I don't know if you saw it. Hold on, let me see.
I'm trying to think. There was a lot of things on fire in that.
Yeah, I know. There was too many things on fire. But oh god,
I can't picture it right now.
There was a dude in there with like the night vision goggles and the portable ops armor that Snake has, like the sneaking suit. Did you ever play? You played Metal Gear Solid 3, right?
Yeah.
And you remember the sneaking suit you get like in a locker room in Groznygrad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically had that on with night vision goggles, and he was on fire looking at the bandaged up Snake. So I don't know if the bandaged up Snake is like the original and the one that's on fire is like a clone, or what?
Dude, I think at that point, this is just me pulling theories out of my ass. Like I said, I think basically everything that's on fire
is just a hallucination.
Are hallucinations of things maybe he's scared of, past memories.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just thinking of some mission back in Portable Ops or something.
Do you have?
I don't think we can say a dude on fire is a clone.
Yeah. Do you have any clue who was riding the flaming horse though? The flaming unicorn.
No. I mean, in the newest trailer, there's a scene where they show one of the horses on fire, but then it comes out and it's some guy riding it and Snake on the back.
Yeah. Which we think is either Kaz or Ocelot. And
I'm gonna lead towards Kaz.
Yeah, same here. Even though the boots kind of, this is a little retarded, but I noticed his shoes and he had the spurs on the back.
Homo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Shoes.
Taking a look at some dude's shoes. Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna have to check my sexuality after I make this video. But anyway, so if you look at that though, he's got like the same shit as Ocelot does in Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know if he had him in 1. Did he have him in 1? He had him in 3 and 2. I don't know about 1 though. I can't remember.
He probably did have him in 1. I mean, in 1 he was the most like a cowboy.
Yeah. That's it. So that he must have had him on all 3 games, and that's what kind of threw me off at first. And I'm like, oh, this is Kaz, because if you take a look, he's got like the long white hair, and if this is in the Big Boss time period, Ocelot will still be pretty young, but we don't know for sure yet.
Yeah, we just don't know how far into the Big Boss period this
goes.
Really.
Exactly.
So we can't make assumptions as to how old and how young people are, so we really don't know. But I am gonna lean towards Kaz, even though both Kaz and Ocelot in the Metal Gear universe at this point are both alive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I know Kaz, spoilers, dies during Metal Gear Solid 1.
He does?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that because I didn't.
Kaz is Master Miller, dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I kind of figured. He looked exactly.
And he got killed by Liquid. Whatever.
Right,
doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
And Ocelot obviously dies at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, I should have known that because Kazuhira Miller is his name. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It has been a long time since I've played Peace Walker or Metal Gear Solid 1 for that matter. So, but yeah, like I should have figured that. And if you look at the trailer, I can pretty much guarantee you that the guy on the horse is Kaz, because if you just kind of picture shades on him and then take them off, it's like the same person. So
yeah.
It's Kaz, bottom line. I'm calling it.
Is there anything else on the trailer that...
Yeah, that fucking flaming ass whale. I still can't get over that thing.
Maybe that's just like like a vision of...
Yeah.
Maybe... It's obviously a vision. It has to be a vision.
Yeah, it can't be Metal Gear.
Vision, maybe it's like he's remembering some bad sexual experience with a really fat lady.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Metal Gear Dick. Was coined previously.
I don't know.
But
the whale is like the most random thing.
Yeah, it is. I don't know where he came up with that.
I don't care how big of a Metal Gear fan you are. There is no way in hell that you're gonna connect a flaming whale to the Metal Gear universe.
Yeah,
it's just not
that's
happening.
a little jacked up. Yeah. No matter, I know he goes out on a limb to create some pretty crazy ass Metal Gears too. Like the geckos were pretty cool. Those are pretty sick. I like them. Rex was cool. Ray was cool. The Shagohod, it was all right, but then again, it was like Cold War period.
It wasn't a Metal Gear though.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's true. It wasn't Metal Gear Shagohod.
Yeah,
so
remember you talked to that one drunk guy who pitched the Metal Gear, and they're like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the one drunk guy. I can't remember his name.
God, yeah,
he's a Russian dude.
Yeah, the one that's like drinking and then you find him dead in a barrel.
Yeah, that's him. He's the one. He's the original creator of the Metal Gear.
Yeah, there you go. He's
the Russians or someone, I don't remember.
Kojima's
yeah, it was the Russians. They're like, nah, this sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, I forgot about that. The Shagohod. That wasn't actually my favorite, to be honest with you. I think my favorite was Rex, just because you could kick so much ass with it in Metal Gear Solid 4. But so what else was in the trailer? Anything else? Did we cover it?
I'm trying to think. We've talked about all the flaming stuff.
Yeah, all the flaming stuff. Yes. Mantis, we got that. The whale.
Characters.
Talked about Diamond Dogs.
I don't know. I mean, I think at this point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got one thing to bring up.
All right.
Did you notice in the trailer I'm guessing this is the not Portable Ops, Ground Zeroes period. Or the guy that's burnt, right?
Yeah.
The guy with the suit and the hat, the burnt guy. He like scans a logo.
Yeah.
And the logo is XOF, which is the backwards or reverse of Fox. I don't know, what is that?
Well, at the end of the trailer, it says something about Fox versus XOF.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing what XOF is basically like turncoat Fox members.
Ooh.
That's what I'm gonna take a guess at. It still doesn't give us any sort of hints as to who the burned face dude is. Yeah. Not the patient, the actual dude in the suit though.
Yeah, you know would be cool. I mean, this is now me going out on a limb.
What?
If
going out on a limb? Get it? Anyway, as we were saying.
What if by the end, like towards the ending of the game, we get the original members of Foxhound?
That would be sick, leading up to MGS5, which would make sense because Psycho Mantis is already in here. Well, at least from what we think.
I know for a fact Sniper Wolf did meet
Big Boss.
So. Even though for some reason she called him Saladin.
Saladin. Yeah, he's got like 50 different aliases.
Yeah.
So.
I know for sure he's met obviously Ocelot, He's met what's his name? Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf. Who else is there? There was the
Vulcan
Decoy
Raven,
Octopus, and
Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus.
yeah, those are the last two. I don't know. I don't remember if they say that they met each other, but
I
don't know. That'd be pretty
wonder
cool if we do meet the young versions of the original members of Foxhound from
yeah,
Metal Gear Solid 1.
what turned them into the Foxhound? Because didn't at the beginning of MGS1, doesn't Big Boss lead Foxhound?
No, he's the leader of Foxhound in Metal Gear 1.
Metal Gear 1, okay.
Like in the MSX2 computer, that's what it's called.
MSX2, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the original leader of Foxhound. Heck, maybe we'll see how he became the original leader of Foxhound.
Yeah.
I don't know. And like back then, Foxhound was like Big Boss, Colonel Campbell, Solid Snake,
yeah.
Grey Wolf, not Grey Wolf, Grey Fox.
Speaking of Grey Fox, though, I wonder if he's going to make an appearance in this game, too.
I'm sure he
will.
He was in Portable Ops.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Yeah.
Before the exoskeleton. Well, yeah, he was Null in Portable Ops, wasn't he? Was he like fucked up like he is in MGS1? Because I know he's like on the brink of death, and that's why they put him in the exoskeleton or some shit like that.
I believe, in Metal Gear 2, he gets his shit kicked in by Solid Snake in a minefield, and that's kind of what happens.
Oh, okay. So what?
That's what
how does he lead up to becoming Null?
Excuse
me. They might introduce how he becomes Null in this game, or how he just becomes Grey Fox. It's all, I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there at this point, but there's just a lot of stuff to look forward to. And if Big Boss is the leader of Foxhound, like before, like this game leads up to MGS1, maybe we'll get to see how he brings the team together, you know?
Maybe.
And it just looks like it's some awesome shit, period.
Oh yeah.
And even though this is Big Boss period, they still got some fancy ass tech.
Yeah, but it's like the end of the Big Boss period. So it's like we get to see characters from the Big Boss period and the Solid Snake period.
Yeah, which is
so
gonna be amazing.
Cool. Maybe we'll see like a kid Solid Snake and Liquid. I don't know.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be pretty fucking cool.
That would be awesome. Like before.
But I think this is like the sweet spot of the Metal Gear universe where it mixes both eras.
Yeah, everything kind of comes together. And if we do get to see the kid versions, it'll probably be at the end of the game. It'd be pretty cool if you saw them like coming out of a fucking cloning tank and
Oh, thank God you said cloning tank.
Why? What did you think I was gonna say?
Well, babies are born from vaginas.
Oh Jesus! Oh, clearly. Oh my God! Yeah. But it's gonna be cool. Needless to say, that's just the bottom line. It's gonna be something to look forward to, and I think we covered pretty much everything at this point, haven't we?
Yeah. Let's wrap it up with just a quick question.
Right.
Who do you want to see from Metal Gear universe in this game?
Who do I want to see?
That's not already confirmed. Yeah, like a character that's not already confirmed.
That's a tough one. Who do you want to see? Let me think about that. Who do you want to see?
I want to see the original members of Foxhound. Well, not the original members of Foxhound in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah. Same. I was going to say the same thing. Anyone in specific you'd want to see from the Foxhound? From the original group?
Yeah, I got one. Decoy Octopus.
Yeah, because you never see anything about him.
Yeah, nothing. Like, he's barely in...
He dies not before
barely,
you know who he is.
He's, like, dead before the game even fucking starts.
Yeah, I know. So,
I want to see something on Decoy Octopus, because that's, like, the one character of the Metal Gear universe that I know nothing about.
Exactly. So, he'd be interesting. Another person would probably be Vulcan Raven. I think it'd be pretty cool to see where he came from.
Yeah, Vulcan Raven would be pretty sweet.
Isn't he just kind of like... He's just like this... He's a shaman, they call him. And, like, I wonder what he did before he became... this badass with a minigun who can't die in a tank.
Yeah, how do you go from, like, an Eskimo to a fucking...
Minigun wielding big
badass.
Ass tank carrying, like, oh my God. Grenade absorbing son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how long it took me to get past that fucking tank battle in MGS1. Like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing when I first played the game.
After a while, it's, like, super easy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what to do, but the first time around, no clue.
You just chaff the shit out of him and then just like lob grenades at the dude that's on
the...
And you never really hurt Vulcan Raven, you just kind of kill the gunners. Isn't that it?
Yeah, that's the first boss battle.
Yeah,
you do kill
yeah.
him in the second boss battle.
Ah, that's
Spoilers!
right, yeah. Oh, yeah. In case you haven't played the game from, what was it, 19...
If you're watching this, you're a hardcore Metal Gear fan,
Yeah.
especially if you're this far
There
into the game.
really are no spoilers for any of us at this point. Like, we've seen it.
Yeah.
If you're watching this video. But anyway, let's wrap things up. If, like I said earlier, if you guys have not played Rising, I encourage you to do so. It's a lot of fun. It's I know people are like, oh, it's not part of the main story. It's not. It's still enjoyable though. I don't want to compare it to anything because some people might lose interest at that point. But go play it. I beat the shit out of it already. Like, it's my bitch, and I.
It was like 3 hours long though. That was my problem with it.
Oh yeah, it was a little short, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah, it was a fun game. It's like the gameplay was phenomenal. I mean, don't get it for the story.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
yeah.
get a story. There's like random, like they like try so hard at one point to be like, oh, we're a Metal Gear game. Don't forget that. But for the most part, it's its own entity. Like one of the bosses, she mentions that she met Big Boss.
Oh yeah, is that Mistral, whatever?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
she
yeah.
just met. Yeah, I met Big Boss once.
Hasn't everyone?
Just so you don't forget, it's a Metal Gear game. I met him once.
Oh my god. What else was there? Shit, I can't remember now. But it was a good game for the sole purpose of expanding more on Raiden's abilities. Because in Metal Gear Solid 4, you got to see him as a total badass, and you're just like, that's cool. You know, he's become like this ninja dude that can slice pretty much anything. And now in this game, they're basically giving you control of him, and they're giving him a new suit of armor, fresh from the fucking lot. And it's just a joy to play. They even have the cardboard box in the game,
Yeah.
so you know you can't go wrong with a cardboard box. But anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this game, this gameplay. Wow, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We've enjoyed talking about it. I know you've enjoyed talking about it, Zap.
Yeah.
This is definitely.
Give me a release date.
Yeah, give me a release date for this and MGO3 Kojima. If you're watching this, he probably won't be watching this, but people tell him to watch this.
Oh, I've got him on speed dial. He's on my contacts.
No way, man.
Yeah, man.
Hipster hashtag. Anyway, enough random shenanigans. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like at the bottom and subscribe if you're new, because we will be bringing you some more Metal Gear Solid updates in the future, and hopefully Zap will be around to do some more shit like this with me. It's been a pleasure having you here, good sir. I hope we can do this again sometime soon.
If it's got Metal Gear in it, I'm in it.
Sounds like a plan. So you heard it here first. We'll be back with another update when we hear some news. Until next time, guys, this has been D-Shox and...
Oh, me. By the way, the game's going to be in Africa. Don't forget it. I'm Mr. Zapasant.
Peace!